What's poppin', people? It's Dante, getting my morning started here in Fairmount Park, Philadelphia. Check it out, I got a sword. Sword or shield, which one? Pop! And yeah, I'm just headed to work, hopped off the bus. As it rains, currently thinking about the external, out of our control. I think maybe a lot of the things that are occurring in the external world, whether they're events, moments, or even conversations that penetrate the air and enter your ear canal, even things that are within your perception via the eyeballs, you know, these things are maybe out of our control, but we are responsible for how we position ourselves in the world, within the physical world, right? You can position yourself in a park, you can stand in front of a tree, you can listen to the sounds of birds. But if you walk throughout the city, you'll hear the chaos, you'll hear the screaming and shouting, or even just the other day, I received a text message from a friend alerting me that there was a shooting at Dilworth Plaza during the Christmas Village. Some 14-year-old shot someone, you know, it's crazy. I feel as though these things are maybe out of our control generally, but what we are responsible for is how we respond to these things, right? I could be in fear, cower down, stay inside, not go outside because it's raining, because I don't want to feel the cold air. I could never go out to the streets and visit City Hall again because now I know that something terrible has occurred there. But I believe that our mind is the ultimate guide in life and the ultimate thing that is responsible for how we feel and how we experience our everyday lives, right? Where the power over the mind is phenomenal, right? I feel as though when you receive a thought and it comes to you, it's not necessarily coming from your mind, but it's being delivered to you, and it could be delivered to you from somebody else in the world, giving you information, texting you, talking to you. It could be something that arrives to you from the ether. It just kind of floats in your head and you're reliving a past memory or thinking about the future. But when you're in the eternal now, sort of just shutting down your mind in a way and kind of existing in the present moment, you know, this to me is the ultimate way to feel empowered as an individual. You know, this human experience is really complex and there's so many things that are out of our control, but we have to recognize, I believe, in order to feel the sensation of bliss, what is in our control and ultimately how to respond to these things. And so I think it's just a important lesson, you know, to basically detach from the external world in a way and recognize the power over your mind. You know, for me, when I'm practicing street photography and I'm out there in the world, you know, I go out there without any preconceived notions of what I will find, right? I sort of just let life flow towards me, and then I'm there and I'm prepared with the camera and I'm responding to the moments as they come to me. But I'm not in control of the people that are on the street. I'm not in control of the light and the moments that occur. I'm only responsible for being there on the front lines of life with my camera, responding with my intuition, making pictures with spontaneity. You know, this is, to me, the ultimate feeling of bliss, is through movement and walking and existing in the moment and allowing life to flow naturally, you know. And to be in alignment with nature, I believe, requires this ultimate connection between the mind, the body, and the spirit. And as I go through my everyday life, I always remind myself that I am responsible and in control of my thoughts. I am responsible and in control of where I position my body, right? I think that we can do certain things in life because we are influenced from others, because we are influenced from the external circumstances. But ultimately, it's up to you, and the power and the ball is in your court. And I find that to be extremely empowering. Just some random thoughts this morning. I feel as though the rain and the bad weather can sometimes get people down. I think maybe it all comes down to perception, and there really is no such thing as bad weather. There's only your perception of what weather is and what is good and what is bad, right? I think that is a good way to leave this video off, recognizing that we are in control of our internal state. The external world is all out of our control. So just learning to control our own minds, our own bodies, and reclaiming our spirit is perhaps the wise way forward. And yeah, just brushing off all of the pettiness, all of the drama, all of the sort of external things that are out of our control. Yeah, just getting the morning started. Yeah, with a nice little walk. I'll probably walk around for a bit in the rain. I really enjoy all conditions, all weather, especially in parks like this. We're just surrounded by natural beauty. And so yeah, just some thoughts today. Pro tip, get a raincoat that goes down to your ankles. Seems to be a good idea. They're really good.